Okay. You say, hello friends, family, and homesteaders. This is Ruby Homestead with Troy speaking. Oh, Daddy just fired up the tractor. Hey friends, family, and homesteaders. I hope this finds everyone doing well. I'm Nikki if you're new here. This is Troy. And we're gonna go see Frankie, who's cranking up the tractor. It's time to plow up our taters, I think. He mowed over them today with the lawnmower. Just a quick way to get her done. And now we are going to plow them up and see what we can harvest. Now, it's evening time. He's cut the grass. There's a lot of bugs out, so if you see me swatting, that's why. We have a posse meeting us at the gate. It's just about bedtime here, at least for some. We're gonna go ahead and do a little garden tour. It is August 21st. Here comes the tractor. Alright, so we're going to let the sheep kind of hang out right here. We're going to leave the gate open for them to come and go as they please. I will keep an eye on them because there is not a fence right over there. There is no fence in this area. But in general, they hang out right there. Okay guys, we'll be back. Oh, here comes Miss Gigi. She's like, where's my snacks, Mom? She's like, where are my snacks? Then we got Luna right here. When we got her, she was a bottle lamb. Then we have BB. And if BB don't quit headbutting me, we might have BB chops. He will run up behind me and just wham right into me. It's getting a little old. I really think he's probably just playing because if I pet his head, he's fine. Sometimes he'll rear back, but it's just that they want to play. I still can't have that. For one, if he does that and I'm carrying Troy, he's only going to get stronger. And that'll be a real problem. Just a quick little overview.
Everything's about done already. The only thing we still have is tomatoes and peppers, bell peppers, jalapenos, ghost peppers,
green beans, okra, Tabasco peppers.
Tabasco peppers. Our taters, we don't put any fabric down, so
just some straw.
Yeah, just straw. So now the weeds took over it, and it was all the taters were pretty much dead. So I just ran over it with a mower to make it a little easier on me, so I can see the lines of the tractor when I pulled the tiller. My sprinkler tiller.
Poor little sprinkler got took over.
Yeah. Green bean paradise.
Volunteer green beans.
Yeah. With some morning glories on it. That's what these blue.
Yeah, those are so pretty.
Purple things. It's crazy how they close up on their own.
Mm-hmm.
Well, here's my sprinkler.
Your rigged sprinkler. That's technically two.
Technically two. I bought the first one at Tractor Supply. and the turn thing didn't work, so I tried to rig it up so the turn thing would work. It still wouldn't work. So guess what? I just put a sprinkler head on this thing. It automatically spindles. So if you have a tripod that breaks down, do what I did and just, I had this one laying around. This is the one I use when my garden is not too tall. Once it gets too tall, I switch it to the tripod.
This year, the little one pulled all the work.
Yep. I didn't have to do much watering this year, actually. We got a lot of water just
rain.
by the rain. Hasn't been as dry as it's been over the years. But you can see the taters, the lumps. Where the lumps are at, where the taters are at. Green beans about had it. We picked the pumpkins yesterday. We got a couple of them.
Watermelons we picked a couple days ago.
Yeah, watermelon. There's still some stragglers out and about. And the small ones that we don't want, I just give them to the chickens.
Any of them that have busted from too much water.
The lady's already started digging on our tater patch.
She said, I'm helping, hold on.
Yeah.
Y'all are taking too long.
But you should be able to, I'll go through here one trail and see how we're looking.
Well, there's a little tater. A couple of them. We'll see what we get. Alright, so while he's blowing up that tire, we're going to go back down here to the greenhouse and I'll show you what's going on in there. And also behind it. Okay. Now, we're back here at the greenhouse. We've got a few peppers that are just hanging out in here. We've got tomatoes. Now, if I'm not mistaken, all of these are actually the suckers off of the other tomato plants that we've picked out of the garden. Frankie loves to pick the suckers and plant new plants. And as you can see, they will bear fruit. So that's those. There's some over here. These are peppers. I've actually picked off a bunch of them. They're bell peppers. See the little baby bell pepper? There's some more. This was a, I believe a broccoli. It just got too hot, so as you can see, it's grown this great big long stalk. There was a squash, but he has been overtaken by all of these tomatoes. See those great big tomatoes? Alright. Do you want a bite? I really like these things. Yeah, you like them. So I did plant a bumper crop of the lettuce and stuff like that. It didn't really turn out very well. It did get a little too hot on it, kind of bolted. I didn't have enough time to do anything with it. So we cleaned the bed out again. And Frankie's actually come through and planted some more tomatoes. There's another tomato here. More tomato here. Now the wire is over it because the chickens and our dogs are really bad to get in these beds, and whether they're digging or whether they're trying to do a dust bath, they'll ruin whatever is in here if you're not careful. So it's kind of wild back here, but there's some tomatoes right here. Troy's screaming because he can't see me. I actually harvested some beets the other day and canned those up. I've got some more, but they are not big enough to go yet. But we are getting there. Okay, some more tomatoes. I'm coming. He's right there. You see him? Peekaboo. Peekaboo. This is a volunteer. It just kind of started there at the fence line, and I think Frankie probably made it weave up, but it did perfect. He's drug out all the stuff out of the tractor shed. It looks so empty in here now. Okay, so in the first rows down here we have our strawberries, which we won't be getting any strawberries this year. For one, with a newborn, I did not feel like taking care of them last year, and they did not do well. So both of these had strawberries in them, and last year this row looked like this bunch right here, and even fuller, this whole thing. And it's just gotten away from me. It's not, I haven't done a very good job with the strawberries. This row would have one for every hole right here. There's not many of those left either. And actually my father-in-law was down here one day, and he planted a few of them for us back. So, alright, now these are patty pan squash. You see one right here, and right there, right there. Now they've gotten big on me. I'm just going to let them go to seed, and I'm going to save some of the seeds from them from next year. I did not realize this, but you are supposed to pick patty pan squash when they are about the size of my palm, and that's pushing it. I found that really weird. Here's some leftover watermelons that are hanging out. One of them's busted. See it right there? It's all gone. Now these are the ghost peppers that my father-in-law brought us. Oh, they just look like something I don't want anything to do with, if I'm being honest. Okay. There's the third one. Frankie's going to get Troy. Okay. Now in this row, we have tomatoes. They're all mixed in. Some of them are cherry tomatoes. Some are Cherokee purple tomatoes. And we have Romas at the very end, I believe. Now these guys are about done. I do have to go in through here and pick. I'm hoping that I can get some more pasta sauce, because we really like pasta sauce. I think I really underestimated our pasta sauce intake here. So, these are a new one I'm doing this year. I have to pick these too. They are Tabasco peppers, I believe. I've been putting them for like hot pepper sauce, where you put them in the vinegar. We've got a few straggling squash plants. We have bukus, and I mean bukus, of jalapeno peppers. I picked the other day, and I haven't been able to preserve all of them yet. If anybody has any recipes for jalapenos, let me know. I usually take all of our peppers and mix them together, and I can dry them out, and I've made spices with them. I have also this year made cowboy candy, and then I usually take all of our peppers, cut them up, blanch them, and put them into baggies to use for like tacos or spaghetti or, man, I don't even know, all kinds of things. I've put them in quiche. See, these are bell peppers. But this year our jalapeno intake is way heavier than it's gonna be for me to just mix them. So we do have several bell pepper plants. There's this one. There's this one, which these are really stunted for some reason. And then we have this one that's done really good. I've gotten several off this one. We have more tomatoes over here on my left too. This whole row is more tomatoes. And still peppers. Peppers. Like I said, I picked all these peppers the other day. Now we start to more tomatoes. More tomatoes. I don't think I'll do the cherry tomatoes again, at least not this many. I would prefer to do the Romas. Or, you know, like the ones that are like golf ball sized. Those are nice. I like those. Oh my goodness. And Stinker's walking. Look at him go. Look at him go. He loves to push the stroller. Look at you go, buddy. Okay, I'm gonna show him the green beans. Is that okay? I love you. Can you say yeah? Troy? Can you say yeah? No? Okay. Alright, so you saw the taters. We'll show you once Frankie gets the tire blown up what's underneath all that. We do still have green beans. Some of them are still good. And some of them... Oh, we got several good ones, but a lot of them are going bad. A lot of them are getting to where they're too big. Next year, my hope would be to actually make like an archway. That way they can grow over, and for one, it'll be nice and shady when you walk through, and for two, you can pick and it might be a little easier. We had 2 rows of green beans. Now we have almost a full row of okra. Now, I have actually picked the okra this morning, so I don't really have any to show you aside from the plant itself. Now these, obviously they were stunted, but they did produce. Yeah, well, I mean, I went through a little bit ago and picked them all. Oh, I missed one. Ha! I missed one. We use the Clemson Spineless. That's all we've ever tried to plant, and I like them. Does anybody else eat raw okra? What?
Tell them what we're doing with the corn too.
Yeah, I will. Oh, hey. Somehow I missed these two. Okay. Our pumpkins were here, and there were watermelons down there. Now, our corn we've picked all of the corn, except for that the animals, birds, yada yada didn't get. There's actually one of Frankie's friends that's coming by to take the corn stalks. They're gonna make tamales out of the leaves. So that should be interesting, and I'm rather jealous because tamales are delicious. I do believe that's all we have growing. In a video soon, I will post about our rabbits. In the last video I posted, we actually downsized our rabbits. We culled some of our older rabbits. Since then, we have got a couple more. We have had several batches of babies. And we have babies that are about ready to start producing. So I will give you an update on the rabbits coming soon. Are you driving? Are you driving? What's that? Hello?
You ready? Ready? Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Going this way. Now line it up. Keep going. Keep going.
Oh my goodness.
Here we go. Get ready. Ready to pull them out.
Let's see what we got. Oh yeah. Nice. Nice. Woo! We got taters. Okay, now these are red skin potatoes. I really should be better at varieties, but I'm really just not. I would love to be that person that remembered the varieties or wrote them down, but unfortunately, that's not me. Now the ground seems to be really soft. You can see where Frankie actually just spun up the plastic. I guess I should go find a bucket. Da 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 da! Here you go, sir. Here's your payment.
Okay, thank you very much. Don't let it slide. I'm always in payment. Yeah, I know you love Daddy's tractor.
Look.
Everybody loves Daddy's tractor. Even Daddy loves Daddy's tractor.
Did you see that little...
Alright, I'm going to go through here and show you guys. What I didn't want to do is wait too long. Because the longer you wait, the worse it could get for you. See, these taters are still good. But, yeah, I did it. It's a good time. You see this tater? Sometimes you'll see holes in them. And you'll see bugs. So you want to get them before you get too much rain and they're already dead. Mine are already dead. We've been getting some rain. So I wanted to check and make sure that I'm on point with my, or too far behind. Otherwise, I'm going to have to start pushing really hard this week and get these taters out of the ground as soon as possible. Oh! See this one right here? I don't think that's rot, but something happened to it. It's a little deformed. But we're gonna go through here and try to get some of these taters up out of here. As you can see, there's some big taters in here.
There are some nice ones.
There's some nice taters in here. And we're just gonna get these up for this evening. What you don't want to do is that when you kill your taters, leave them out. Because once you leave them out, the sun's gonna hit them and it's gonna change them green, yellow, and they say that's not good to eat when they're green and yellow. So that's what you want to do. Don't leave them out in the sun. Try to get them out as soon as possible. As you can see, I hit one from the side.
It's better than pitchforking it though.
Yes.
If you pitchfork or shovel, you'll hit a bunch of them.
Looks like my tater run is more to this, the side of this right here. See, I went off track a little bit. It's more over here. So I might have to get these up and then see if I can, as you can see, this is a monster tater. Look at that. The ground's kind of wet. We've been getting a lot of rain, and it's supposed to rain all next week. So I'm trying to get some of them out now while I can. What we usually do is get a planter bucket and rub them off the best you can and throw them in it.
Don't wash them though.
No.
Don't wash them until you're ready to cook them.
Wanting some taters, so it's best to stay on all your stuff. I just rub them off the best you can and just drop them. One thing about it, when it rains, the dirt's so soft, so if you need to dig, like Troy's doing, you can dig really easily. And we got our new garden helper right here. He's turning 1 next month. We're so excited. He's already walking and looking. He's ready to go. Nothing like another hand.
Alright, so we got these mesh bags last year. We got, I believe, 100 of them?
Yes.
From Uline. They were here real quick. They hold
50-pound bag.
50 pounds?
Yeah, 50-pound bag of taters.
They hold a bunch. So,
And they're really strong. And they got that black strap on top.
kind of like a drawstring.
Yep.
What is Lady fuzzed up at? There was a groundhog living in here, so I'd imagine he's pretty upset.
Kenny back in here as well.
Down there, I believe.
Yeah, they're down.
And all
yeah.
of these are seed potatoes.
Yeah, these are our seed potatoes we saved from last year. We just kept it in that 50-pound bag and kept it cool. These taters right here will probably last us beginning of summer probably. And we just are eating them right now. Yep. This is our 3rd year doing taters here.
Yep.
Troy, you're on taters. As you can see, we have some nice ones in here. We're doing really good with these taters.
We didn't plant as many as we planted last year, though. Last year...
Troy, what are you doing?
Got a bad one.
Yep, every now and then again you will get a bad one because we still kind of waited a little late.
The funny part is we found taters from last year in here when we tilled it up.
Yeah,
That was funny.
when I tilled the whole entire garden up, we still had taters in here. Because I usually till all this up, cut it down really low, till it all of it up, and flatten it out pretty good and sometimes put some grass seed and clover back on it. But grass seeds got so expensive, it's like it's worth covering it back up, but it helps with your product for sure. Look at that one, whoa.
Oh wow, that's the biggest red one I think I've seen.
That's a Pontiac red right there. Thing is huge. Ain't nothing wrong with it either.
Not one little blemish, huh?
No, not one little blemish. My hand's pretty big. As you can see, it's huge. So get Troy with a tater and see what he does. Here.
What's in his mouth?
Hey, pick up that tater.
What are you eating?
Dirt.
Oh man.
Hey, where you going? I got a tater for you. You gotta use 2 hands for it, but look how big it is. It's huge. Troy's a big boy. That's the biggest one yet. Make sure you don't eat too much of that dirt. See, bucket's getting kind of full. I'm going to transfer it into a bag. I got about from here to right there, and I have at least 25-pound bag right there. And taters. I'm gonna have to. I usually run the tractor over it twice.
There.
Yeah. I missed the row by a little bit here. Yeah. Made a small hole in it. That's what I'm talking about right there. If you let them stay in the ground too long, you'll get that. And it's getting kind of dark.
Oh my goodness.
Here's over on the quail pen. Troy, what are you doing? See, you're messing with the latch. I seen it. Into everything, that boy is. Yeah, we're gonna get these up and call it a night.
This one needs to be eaten first.
Yep. Where are you going? You gonna close it back? You gonna close it back? That's Momo's quail pen. You got jumbo Eternix quails right here. And somehow he figured the latch mechanism that goes right here. Watch your finger. You can't be a Momo's quails, you're gonna end up letting them out. Let's see if you can figure it out again. Oh yeah, he was playing with it. You're so close, son. 11 months old, already knows how to unlatch the thing. Quill pen. Alright, come on. This way.
I think he's ready to learn how to feed them. Last year we had what, 12 rows? 12 or 13?
Yeah, last year we ended up with like...
It was a lot.
Like 18 bags, 50-pound bags of taters. I gave some to my parents, she gave some to her parents, and then we sold some.
Yeah.
And I started this 2 years ago, buying seedlings out of that little Pontiac from our local feed store.
Alright, thanks for joining us. We'll catch you on the next one. We're going to go finish digging these taters. We're going to put them up. And as you can see, it's dark.
Alright, thanks for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe and try to show you some more tips in the garden and animals and everything we have.
Lady.
Bye.
Bye, y'all. Hey, bud.